Unattended vehicle claims are among the most misunderstood and most problematic claims in motor insurance. On the surface, they often appear straightforward, but in practice, many of these claims are built on something far weaker than people notice: an allegation, not evidence. If you've ever wondered why damage claims are brought for unattended vehicles despite a lack of clear documented proof, this video is for you. Welcome back to the Motor Damage Claims channel, where I share practical insights drawn from my professional experience. My name is Michael. I'm a legal practitioner working in-house at a global law firm specializing in motor damage insurance claims. Before I continue, I must state that this video is for general information purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. You should always seek independent professional advice based on your specific circumstance. In this video, I will explain why unattended vehicle damage claims are frequently brought without documented proof or evidence, and why understanding the difference between allegation and evidence is critical. Unattended vehicle claims arise where a damage is alleged to have been caused to a vehicle while its driver was not present at the time of the incident. These claims most commonly occur in parking areas, residential streets, and commercial car parks. Because the claimant or the third-party driver was not present when the damage allegedly occurred, these claims often rely on retrospective reconstruction rather than contemporaneous evidence. In other words, the third-party driver making the allegation try to piece together information when they come back to their damaged vehicle. This brings us to the central issue in unattended vehicle claims: allegation versus evidence. Let me explain allegation. An allegation is simply an assertion or a claim that a particular vehicle caused damage. Evidence, by contrast, requires objective and independent support material that substantiates that assertion or allegation. This distinction is frequently blurred, and in unattended vehicle claims, it matters more than almost anywhere else. In many cases, the claimant or the third-party driver provides a registration number and a general description of the vehicle. However, there is often no independent witness, no contemporaneous photographs, no CCTV footage clearly showing vehicle-to-vehicle impact. Despite these gaps, insurers or recovery agents may proceed on the basis of probability rather than proof, issuing liability demands to the identified vehicle owner. At that point, the claim can begin to carry a presumption of validity despite limited supporting evidence. Because unattended vehicle claims lack real-time driver interaction, the risk of misidentification is significant. Common contributing factors include similar vehicles parked nearby, incorrect or partially remembered registration numbers, retrospective assumptions formed after the event. In some cases, alleged involvement is inferred rather than observed. This creates a genuine risk of innocent vehicle owners being pursued for something that they know nothing about. One of the most problematic aspects of unattended vehicle claims is how the burden of proof effectively shifts onto the innocent party. Instead of the claimant being required to prove fault, the accused party is often placed in the position of having to disprove their involvement in the alleged incident. That inversion is subtle but very critical. Without clear evidence, liability should not be assumed simply because a vehicle has been identified. In an unattended vehicle claim, meaningful evidence would typically include time-stamped photographs showing damage and vehicle positioning, independent, corroborated witness statements, CCTV or dashcam footage clearly capturing contact between the vehicles. Absent these types of evidence, the claim remains unproven. Understanding the difference between allegation and evidence is essential. Without clear, verifiable proof, an unattended vehicle claim is not an established fact. It is an assertion and merely a claim. And assertions without evidence should always be scrutinized and, where appropriate, challenged. Now, what is the key takeaways in this video? As a vehicle owner or driver, it is always advisable to maintain an awareness of your whereabouts and your vehicle's whereabouts at all times, and to retain receipts or record where possible. Where practicable, vehicle owners should also consider a low-cost vehicle tracker, a 360-degree dashcam recording system. Tracking and recording data should be regularly retrieved and securely archived. These measures can provide critical protection and counter evidence if an unattended vehicle claim is later made against you. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more clear, practical explanation of how motor claims really work. Please like the video and share with those that may need to see it. Leave a comment in the sections below.